Hi y'all, it's Jeannie from Bushnell Unscripted. So I wanted to sit with you a while and catch up and do a little whip and chat. So for those of you who don't know, a whip and chat is working on my work in progress for my diamond painting today. It can be whatever, but today it's a diamond painting. And I just wanted to try to catch up with y'all a little bit. I've been a little missing in action, I guess I should say. I've had a lot going on lately, so I'm behind. I'm behind on my posts, behind on things. The Cardinal event is still going strong. I appreciate everybody turning their stuff in. I'm behind on my Cardinal event, but now things are slowing down. I'm catching up. So if you continue to watch in this video, I'm going to give you an instruction to do, and everyone who follows it on this video, you will be entered to win a prize that I will have. I'll draw from a random drawing from everyone who follows the instructions. The giveaway is not sponsored by YouTube or anyone else but me. It's just a little something, a little fun something I'll send out to you, okay? So stay tuned for that. So where have I been? Well, one entire weekend was consumed with the 31st annual Loch Highland Games. Now, a large portion of my ancestry is Scotch-Irish, and this event celebrates that ancestry. And it's nearby me. This is held every year in Huntersville, North Carolina. And it was just this past weekend. Oh, so much fun. It's always a lot. It's kind of like you kind of, there's a lot of activities you want to see and do, and it's my second year going, and I just had so much fun. I've got lots of videos that I'm going to put up, just music and games, just a blast. I love it. And it really is like going to a family reunion. You never know who you're bumping into. Chances are you're related to somebody there. And being able to go and celebrate this heritage, which here in North Carolina, it's super important because this area was developed by the Scots-Irish. It's my family. I'm descended from family that came over and did that, and it's quite a history. It is just amazing. And I never would have gotten into that except for a few years ago. I started doing Ancestry. A couple of years ago, I did my Ancestry DNA, and it's just snowballed. I was never a person who participated in, spending hours researching Ancestry stuff, but now I can say I really do enjoy that. But yeah, it's a wonderful, let me back you out a little bit. It's a wonderful little place over there. It's a held at a historic area, and I'll show you some pictures in this book here. It's just so much fun. So there you can see, there's the events for just Saturday. I mean, you've got 2 days of packed scheduling. Like I said, they're doing games with, there's axe throwing, there's stone carrying. I've got some great video of them picking up this bag. I don't know what this one's called. But they lift this up and have to throw it over a bar over their heads. That one, and they lift there's a 56-pound, it's metal block also they do that with. I'd be scared to death I'm going to hit myself in the head. But it's great fun. And they have men and women competing in their own divisions. It's just an absolute blast. And the weather Saturday was a little chilly, frankly. I had to have a blanket. The sun was out, but it was breezy, and there were lots of clouds. So it was quite chilly. And then on Sunday, it was much warmer because there weren't as many clouds. It was just much sunnier. Now, last year, they had it later in April, and it was broiling on Saturday. It was miserable, frankly. And then on Sunday, it had rained and cooled down, so it was quite nice. But I will say lower attendance this year. I'm not sure if it's because it just came up on me. I wasn't even thinking it was going to be this early this year, but here we were. So there's some of the bands that they have out there, and they're fantastic. This Ed Miller band, I have Ed Miller Bra Band. I have some clips of them. Fantastic music. If you love music, you cannot go wrong with listening to some Scots-Irish music. Pipe bands, oh my gosh, just incredible. I do love listening to them play. And they had some bands out this year that had younger kids in them. They had some from the 3rd and 4th grade. So I thought that was really, really cool. History of the pipes. History of the bagpipes. I tell you what, I'm so impressed by the lung ability that these players have for these bagpipes. But yeah, they have a really large field. They have some food, music, games. You just can't beat it. So I look forward to being able to attend this annually. Loved it, loved it, loved it. So my 2nd year and their official 31st year. But they have different dance competitions. And of course, we got the stone throw, the hammer throw. Here's that heavy thing that looks like it's a real heavy piece of metal box. That's 56 pounds. See, heavyweight for men is 56 pounds, 28 pounds for women, 42 pounds for men over 40. The lightweight for all men is 28 pounds. The weights are metal with a ring and chain attached. The overall length is 18 inches. The weights must be thrown from behind the trig with the throwing area at 9 foot and 4 foot to 6 foot wide. The competition must be standing when the competitor must be standing when they complete their throw, or a foul is called. And it has to go over this bar up here. Sheaf toss, that's what this is called. The sheaf weighs 20 pounds for pros and the A amateurs, 16 pounds for all other men, and 12 pounds for the women. The object is to throw the sheaf, which is a burlap sack of rope, over the bar using a pitchfork. The event continues until at least one competitor clears the bar, and they may continue throwing for records. Competitors are allowed 3 tries at each height until eliminated. That was really, I didn't know what was in there, if it was straw or, so it's got ropes in it. But this is my favorite competition, the turning of the caber. This is it looks like a telephone pole, but the caber is 18 to 20 foot long section of a tree with a noticeable taper at one end. The caber weighs between 85 and 140 pounds. Women 12 to 15 foot long, 40 to 65 pounds. The competitor picks up the caber and holds the small end and balances the caber in the air vertically. The next step is to move forward with the caber and get enough momentum to pull hard and allow the high end to fall forward. At the right moment, the small end is forced up with a throw, attempting to flip the caber end over end. When the large end hits the ground, the small end will continue turning until it stops on the ground. A perfect throw will be pointed directly away from the thrower at 12 o'clock. That event is my absolute favorite. So I love to watch that. Yeah, it is just an absolute blast. I mean, you're cheering for people you have no idea about. And everybody has a good time. They have border collie sheep herding demonstrations. I love these dogs. They have a parade of Scottish dog breeds. They do have a lot of children's activities. They have a cultural center where they have talks. I went to one about the history of the Scotch-Irish immigration to North Carolina. They have a kilt dedication. They have whiskey tasting. They have a camp of a lodge that you can go check out. They cook in here. They do all kind of demonstrations. I have some video of a woman weaving in there. I had an absolute blast. And the highlight for me, of course, is meeting the coos. The Highland cattle is my favorite. I adore coos, if you don't know. So, got to go and say hello to them. My absolute favorite little treat. They have the Scottish American Military Society out there. They have a flag burning society of the flags that are no longer able to be in service. It's very emotional and very, very moving. They have the Flowers of the Forest. And these are just some random, there's a picture of the burning of the flags. Yeah, all of the different families. My clan is the McDowell or MacDowell, however you like to say it, clan, which comes from the McDougall clan. Yeah, it's just an absolute blast. So that's what I did this past weekend. My cousin came down and she got to go. It's the first time she went, so that was a lot of fun to introduce that to her. But yeah, as you can see, I haven't done much. I know I'm supposed to be halfway done with it by now, but I'm not. But I'm going to catch up. Don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'm getting there. Sometimes it just takes us a little bit. But yeah, life has been hectic. I've got a home closing that I'm working on coming up. So, just busy. How are y'all? What are y'all up to? Tell me your plans. What you gonna do? Do you have plans for Easter? Do you have plans that you're working on for the summer? I know some people are taking really extensive vacations this year. My vacation / work event won't be until September. I'll be going to my beautiful mountains in Asheville, where I'll be attending a book festival. If y'all want to come, the tickets are linked in the description for the event. It's called Chaos in the Carolinas. There will be a number of us in attendance, that independent authors you can check out. I encourage you to, even if you can't attend the event, check out who's attending. You might fall in love with a new author. And we all could use more love, so. But that's when my vacation quote will be. It's a working vacation. But it is work that I love, so that's good. So tell me what y'all are up to. Easter is coming up this weekend. Do you do anything special? Are you having a gathering? Do you celebrate it? Do you not celebrate it? I don't do anything big. So I'm not traveling. My family's not getting together this year for it, so it'll be a quiet, hopefully quiet Easter. But yeah, just been busy. I'm ready to catch my breath. I've got a lot of projects I'm trying to get done around the home. I've got an old piano that when I bought this house came with the house. It's nothing fancy. It needs tuning, but I mean, it's fine for a piano, but I don't play it. I don't have anybody that comes over and plays it, so I have seen some ways that you can turn those into like a desk work area. So that is what I'm going to focus on doing. So I'm going to look at that probably to see if I can get anything going with that, or if I'm going to have to wait. I do need some deck work. I'm trying to locate somebody who can do some deck repair. That still haven't been able to locate somebody. Trying to get some recommendations. Not a lot of people have very good deck repair stories. They have lots of people that they don't recommend I use, but not a lot of people I do. So trying to figure that out. So yeah, I'd love to hear from y'all, how you're doing. Sorry I haven't been around. I've been tagged in a number of videos, and I'll tell you, some of the videos I didn't know I was tagged in. If I don't respond, y'all feel free to reach out to me and let me know. Sometimes it takes me a minute. I am behind right now, but sometimes I do not get notification that I have even been tagged. So I don't know what's going on. I've just learned to accept that I can't always understand what YouTube is doing. Unfortunately. But yeah, let me know what is going on. My little weenie cat's doing well. Got to get her back in for her shot. She gets a shot for her arthritis. She's due for her annual. So that's what's going on with me. Just busy times right now. So, sorry, somebody came to my door. I just wanted to catch up with y'all a little bit. What else? Due to everything, I haven't yet finished my book. I haven't finished Great Expectations. I'm hoping to have some time to sit and enjoy that. Let's see. I want to do L. Pollen has been horrible. I've had quite a few headaches from the horrible pollen in Charlotte. But it's getting a little bit better. We had some rain, so that helps. An update on my menopause device here. So I haven't had another hot flash, but like I used this for example on Saturday when I was out at the festival and it was cool and I was getting a little cold. I hit the warm button and this looks different because I got a case. This is a little protective case so that you won't hit it, and it increases the cooling factor by 10% when you have this little it's not really a case, it's just a protective snap-on cover. It increases cooling by 10% and it protects it from nicks and hitting it and stuff. It did help give me warming sensation and not make me so cold to the like bone that I normally would be. And I will say it is helping me sleep tons better, because that is one of the problems I have been having with so far in my journey is my sleep in the past 6 months has really been altered. Not sleeping well at all. And there are a number of pre-programmed settings in the app for either you can have it for cooling over an 8-hour time frame, or you can have it warming. And because I get cold so often at night, I'm currently doing the warming, and it is making me snug as a bug, and I am sleeping so deeply. So for example, my Samsung watch keeps a check on my sleep overnight, and my scores were terrible. You're scored in the app for sleeping because it keeps track of how many hours I sleep, how much I'm in a deep sleep, how much light sleep I get, when I go to sleep, when I wake up, how many times I'm waking up in the middle of the night. So my scores for sleep were like 35 to 43. They were really bad. I just wasn't sleeping well. And now I'm back up at 75 since I've been using this. It's the only change I've done. So far, this has been quite an investment already. And I love it. There is no medication, no drugs. It's just cooling or heating. And it's not painful. It doesn't hurt. It's wonderful. I have to say, I absolutely adore it. I was very apprehensive, but I'm just absolutely sold on it. And I know it doesn't work on everyone, but neither does medication. So, what works for one doesn't necessarily work for another. But for me so far, it's been a dream. So very, very happy with it. I'm just looking for, got my drills in 2 places here, kind of working with. Let's see. I've also to have a completion. I'll be posting that video. I've completed Burnt Rose, which was my very first Diamond Art Club canvas that I purchased back in July of 2024. That is when I got on the, I'll say Diamond Art Club got on my radar because I happened to come across that beautiful portrait from Chris Ortega, and I started on it immediately, but then other things moved forward in my lineup. Especially I worked on Joys of Spring for my pen pal, and Burnt Rose just kept waiting for me to return. So I finally did. That's what I've been working on after I completed Miss Havisham. And now I've got Burnt Rose complete. And she'll be going with me to my book signing, because I bought her because she looks so much like the female character in my book. So that'll be beautiful to have at my table. And I'll also get to share, bring more over to the sparkle side when they stop by, because I know that she'll be attracting more people to my booth. So I'm very excited about that. Let's see. It really is a beautiful canvas. My sister's birthday is coming up in May, and I am working on completing the funny diamond painting that I bought for her off of Amazon last year. That's the one with the cats, and it says, "Are you pooping?" She's redoing her bathroom right now. I don't know if she'll find that it complements her bathroom. I don't know that she'll hang it up at all, but it's an inside joke with the two of us, and it just really is funny, and it's a very quick one. I'm able to just work on that one in my recliner in my lap. Oh, there's a couple more. So I'm looking forward to have that one completed. But my goal right now is to get more knocked out on this one. Another work in progress I have right now is my beautiful Hades and Persephone, which I am in love with. I have started that one, but I really, really, really have to get this one caught up so that you guys will see I'm not missing. I'm not missing in action. Oh, what did I just do? I just put those away, didn't I? My L's, my L's. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I'm a caregiver, for those of you who don't know. I am a caregiver for someone who has a traumatic brain injury. They also have bipolar 1 disorder and narcissistic personality disorder. And one of the things that we do for his traumatic brain injury is he works on focus activities. He does do diamond painting. He does get frustrated with diamond painting sometimes, but one of the activities that he does are video games. And he's been playing an online poker video game through he has an old PlayStation 3 poker game. So he's been really enjoying that one. So that's just another game we've added to his focus work routine. The key with any type of brain injury is you really want to not have stagnant activity. You want to be changing up the activities and focus work that is being done so that you can consistently have new connections happening in the brain. So we're working on that, which is great. I swear sometimes when I'm trying to find a label, it's like I'll look at something and then overlook it 3 times and then go, well, it was right there all along, wasn't it? It's like looking at the canvas and going, oh, I've gotten all the K's done. And then after you put up your drills, you go, oh, dang it. There was another one. So, yeah, busy time right now. And of course, we've gotten back into the yard needs tending to. I got 2 new camellia, my first 2 camellia plants planted. I'm so excited for those. Join the local Camellia Society so that I can continue to learn more about the plants and how to care for them and how to spread the joy of them. But it's time to mow the yard. The yard's already been mowed and all the trimming necessary, and just this time of year is never just an easy go with the flow time. It's one of the reasons why I prefer when we get into cooler weather. But I mean, mowing season lasts forever here, so I always dread once it starts, it doesn't stop. But enjoying the weather right now because it's warm, but it's nice. Past couple of years, we've just had horrible summers. They've been so hot. You don't even want to be out in it. And ever since I had my lipedema surgery, I just can't tolerate the heat anymore. So it's not fun anymore for me to be out on super hot days. So my air conditioning really is appreciated. Dreading the hot summer, but I don't know if you can see anything. I think I'm out of frame here for you. Yeah. So I'm getting caught up. I will do a number. You're going to start seeing more WIP and chats from me, and doing some more lives, doing some more fun things. So stick with me, y'all. It's coming together. Still figuring out what I'm doing, when I'm doing it. I don't have a set schedule for things yet. This summer I'm hoping to be able to pin that down, but if not, then that's just not in the plans. You know, sometimes we just have to appreciate where we're at when we're at that spot and be able to adapt. So sometimes that's what we've got to do. I don't have the best setup of how I'm trying to find things right now with these drills. So if I'm appearing a little lost, it is because I seriously am a little lost. It's so weird that end doesn't look like the same end. So this is the bird tail here. I know Miss Laura, Have Coloring Books Will Travel, is ahead of me. But y'all are welcome to check out our Facebook group. Please do. And I do consider it all of ours. I want to create a community there where everybody feels welcome. And I want you to share what you're doing, what you're working on, so that you can be celebrated and that you can be encouraged. The world can be a pretty lonely and demanding place, and it's okay to say sometimes we just need a little bit of that support and love to get going. I hope you're all doing well. And every day, I hope you're giving yourself a little bit more grace and a little bit more love, because goodness knows we all need it. You're worthy of the love and kindness that you give to others. Please remember that. You also need that. And if somebody is not pouring it into you, take some time and give it to yourself, okay? Before I go, I want you, if you've made it this far and you'd like to be entered into a giveaway, something fun from me I'll send you. Well, I think it's fun. Please drop me a little bird emoji. And I will have a random drawing from those who do so. I'm going to take off here. I got a few errands to run. And the next time you see me, I'll be on a different patch, a different square. Thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate you so much. I love the conversations that I have with you. And I hope that you have found an uplifting spot on the internet when you come and sit on the couch. You're always welcome. Please remember to keep love and kindness on repeat. And until I see you, goodbye.